welcome to another episode from the Glam Life with Oria. Last week, if you tuned in, you saw that we started to build this space in the living area from the point when we first bought the home up until present. Well, this week, we're going to give you some of the inside edition on how to elevate your space without breaking the bank. So if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope that you find something that you can utilize and apply to help you make your living space look more luxurious, more elegant, with keeping your coins in your pocket. And if you are returning, I love y'all. Thank you so much. So let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so my very first tip in helping your space look more elegant and luxurious but on a budget is to be able to find pieces that kind of replicate or duplicate the look that you want to go for, but for much less. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so many of us have seen like the aesthetic books that, you know, are the Louis Vuitton books, the Versace, you know, the decorative books that cost, you know, quite a bit. So what I did, I wanted that aesthetic, but I did not want to spend $40 or $50 for a stack of books. So what I did was I went on Temu, guys, and let me show you this. So these books are actually not even books. They're actually made out of paper, okay? But you would not be able to tell that just from simply looking at it. And that is what I'm saying, is you want to be able to replicate and duplicate, you know, a style or an aesthetic that you want to achieve while keeping your money in the bank. And this set on Temu cost me $3, guys. So I absolutely love that, and all I did was I paired it with this oversized beaded chain that I got on Amazon, and all I did was kind of drape it across the books like that, just to kind of make it look way more expensive, way more elegant, way more luxurious than it actually was. Okay, so another piece that I kind of replicated for much less was an abstract art painting. I'm a huge fan of Restoration Hardware. I love their wall art. I love their abstract art, to be specific. But honey, when I went to price some of that art, it was like $3,000 and $4,000, and there was just no way that I was going to pay that. So I expressed my idea and my desire to have something, you know, similar to that to my son, who's 11 years old, guys, and I'm going to show you what he created for me. All right, guys, so get into the aesthetic of this fireplace mantle. First of all, it is giving all the vibes. I mean, definitely giving elegant, definitely giving luxury. But more specifically, this piece of wall art that my 11-year-old son created. As you can see, our ceilings are crazy. Like, they are 20 plus feet tall in here, and so it's kind of hard sometimes to fill a space like that without breaking the bank. But I think that we were able to achieve a very luxurious look here for a lot less. So get into the aesthetic of the painting and the detail and the characteristics. I mean, this is so beautiful, and I want to say, like, this painting cost, for the supplies and everything, less than $50, and it is so beautiful, and it's absolutely priceless because my baby made it. I think the only other thing that I would probably add to kind of further elevate the aesthetic of this is maybe add like a picture light overhead, because anytime you're adding lighting, warm lighting to your space, that alone really elevates the look as well. So I'm definitely thinking I'm going to put like a wall, a picture light above that. What do you guys think? Drop in the comments and let me know if you think a picture light will really help bring this all together, if it's just fine as is. And I'm going to include the video of the process of how we achieved this this look, and show you guys, you know, a little bit behind the scenes of how this look came together in reference to this wall art. As you can see, oh, the fireplace, we have an empty spot there, and I was inspired by restoration hardware canvas art, but honey, it was almost $4,000. So my son said, Mom, you are not paying that much. Let me make one for you. So I took a trip to Michael's and I got this 36 by 40 canvas art, and I picked up some modeling paste so that he can add some texture to the art, and I bought it home and he got right to work after school. He started first by putting the modeling paste over it to add some texture, and then the next day when he came home from school, he started adding the white accent, and he just put it wherever he was inspired to do so. I did not get an opportunity to record the black that he added, but honey, when he finished, it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look how elegant it looks. It fills the space perfectly, and it looks so expensive, and I absolutely love it. Let me know how you think he did. Now, when it comes to adding accent pieces, less is best. You don't want to overcrowd. You don't want to put too much of anything anywhere because it just kind of loses that whole luxurious feel. Also, implementing high and lows of the same thing is also it also gives you that luxury feel as well. I got both of these from Home Goods. I want to say that they were like $7 and $11. And then I also got this from Home Goods. That was, I don't know, it's heavy too. This was probably like $12. And then I got this from Burlington for $4.99. But honey, it is just like, it pulls everything together. Like, just get into that. I mean, is it not giving luxury? Is it not giving elegance? I mean, because to me, it's giving everything. All right, guys, so this next tip that I'm going to show you to help elevate and make your space look more elegant and luxurious is going to be something that's not going to cost you anything. So as you probably saw in the background, I have this abstract screensaver on my television, and it is just something that just adds some character. When someone walks into your living space and you have, something on your TV that fits the aesthetic of your home, it just really just adds that little extra touch of elegance and luxury. And honey, don't throw on some jazz music and have the jazz music playing softly in the background and the fireplace going. I mean, honey, it is definitely giving luxury and elegant, top tier. And this doesn't cost you anything. And you can find these on YouTube. You just want to search something that kind of fits the aesthetic of your home. And when you're having guests over, you're hosting guests, turning on some soft music, having, the screensaver on your television. If you have a fireplace, have the fireplace going. If you don't have a fireplace, have some candles going. Baby, it is giving luxury 10 out of 10, okay? Now, I told y'all I was going to be giving you all of my tips today to help make your space look luxury and elegant, but on a budget. And my next tip is also going to be something that's not going to cost you a thing. So this tip is just to have as much natural lighting coming into your home as possible. There's something about natural lighting that just makes your space just feel so open and so crisp and so clean and, just luxury. Now, granted, you may not have, the big oversized windows like this, but even regular windows, make sure you have the curtains pulled back or some shears or something like that that allows natural lighting to come into the home. Not only does that help cut the cost on your electricity bill, but it just gives that home just a nice vibe, honey. There's just something about God's light that just fills the space, and it just makes it feel so homey and just so comfortable, and just gives you that vibe of this is a luxury. And honey, most importantly, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Now, something that has been definitely trending lately are fire pits. Fire pits are, just a go-to to really just make your space feel even more luxurious. Like I say, whether you have candles, whether you have a fireplace, you definitely have to implement a fire pit of any size in your space, because just looking at that, it's just like making your home just feel way more expensive, way more elegant and luxurious than it may probably be. But it doesn't matter. You can make any space look and feel how you desire it to feel with just implementing simple things such as this. Now, I had a lot of people asking me about this little setup here. And again, you want to keep your accent pieces very minimal. And you also want to find pieces that have character and that are a little different, statement pieces that are conversation pieces when people walk into your home. And this happens to be one of those things. Everybody is always like, where did you get that from? I love the color. I love the look of it. And, you know, we're in a time where things are very modern. And that is such a modern look to me. And anytime you have like something that is very minimal and modern mixed together, baby, that just spells elegance. That just spells luxury. Now this, guys, is another way to elevate the aesthetic of your home. All I did was take a family photo. Now granted, you know, we are being extra per usual. If you know the McAllisters, we are we are just extra. But anyway, I absolutely love this family portrait of us. And we took this way before we even purchased this home, but as you can tell, white and black are my favorite colors. So it just fit perfectly in our living room. But I say that to say this: you want to take a photo of any, you know, it could be you, it could be your family, it could be your pet, whatever. And you want to, you know, get it on canvas. You know, make it, you know, get it enlarged on canvas and put it on a wall and add a little picture light over that, and boom, honey, elegance. Elegance. And I want to say that this size portrait, I think it was like 36 by something, I don't remember, but I know that it did cost me less than $50. So you definitely want to do something like that to elevate your space as well. Okay, so as you can see, our living room opens up right into our kitchen and, you know, breakfast nook area. So, you know, of course you want to keep the aesthetic flowing to make sure that is, you know, keeping that luxurious vibe. So I got these accent chairs from Amazon, and baby, they are definitely giving luxury. Like, get into the detail of this lion. Like, it is just, I mean, it is something that you would think is very much high end. Also with the button detail and the actual fabric and just the quality of the bar stools, definitely elevates the space. And these chairs cost me about, I want to say like $250. I know it was under $300. And then also, you see how minimal the kitchen is because it's open, and because, you know, your guests can see everything when they walk in. You want to also make sure that your space is always clean and very minimal. Less, again, guys, is best when you're trying to achieve that luxury look. And then again, I kept the theme going with the high and low. High and low always gives, you know, a very elegant look for less. All right, and then lastly, if you take a look at the over cabinet lighting, that too also elevates the space. And all those are just like the little, what do you call them? They're like pub lights, and they're battery operated. And I just put those up there, and the life of them is very, very good. I only have to, you know, change the batteries. I've only had changed them once since I've had them up there, and they've been up there more than 4 months now. But, you know, lighting in the kitchen over and under the cabinet is definitely something that elevates the space. And a lot of times you can get this hardwired, but again, we're trying to keep cost in mind. So that's why I got the battery operated pub lights, and they work just as well. All right, guys, and there you have it. That is episode 2 of the House to Home series. As we finished up the living room and kind of started transitioning to the kitchen, I hope that you guys love what you've seen here today, and I hope that you learned something. If there is something that you think I should implement or to change, or that you think that would kind of like really help to elevate the space, Let me know. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. And remember to come back next week for more. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tap in with the Glam Life with Oria. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.